Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire. Welcome to Voice of the Inland Empire, your weekly adventure into the who, what, where, and why of our Southern California communities. And today we are joined by a fascinating gentleman. Frank Becerra with County Animal Control is going to be talking to us about what his department does throughout the unincorporated regions of San Bernardino County. It's really a fascinating discussion, and we're going to be learning some of the things you might be doing to become a more responsible pet owner. Now, be sure to check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com for the times, days, and places our show can be seen. And while you're there, on the homepage, you can watch current shows, and on the archives page, years of past shows as well. I hope you'll check it out. So don't go away. The best part of this show is yet to come.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of SteriClean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. SteriClean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's
Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known by many as the voice of the Inland Empire. But I also own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. We specialize in both business to business and business to consumer marketing. If you'd like more customers, call or email me personally, and let's talk. It is that time of the show when we say hello to today's guest, and we are joined by an old friend who has been with us in the past, Frank Becerra, who is with County Animal and Care Control. Did I say that right?
San Bernardino County Animal Care and Control.
Animal Care. Anyway, you've got an accordion business card and it all fits, and that's good. And you're actually a part of the Department of Health, is that correct?
Department of Public Health, yes. Our program is Animal Care and Control.
That's awesome. So, Frank, I wanted to start by finding out a little bit about your background and what brought you to animal control. And then I think people largely have kind of a general idea of what that means, but not really a specific one in terms of what you guys actually do. So first, what's your background? How did you become part of this organization?
I actually started off as an emergency medical technician in San Francisco, working on an ambulance and then in an emergency room. And it was very interesting, fast-paced work. I really enjoyed it. Very emotional, high energy, demanding, but I liked that environment. And no 2 days were the same, except every night was the same in the fact that we had the same kind of conditions come in, the same complications of chronic disease and preventable diseases as well. So that's what got my interest in public health.
Okay, so that led you to public health, but that's still kind of a big leap from that kind of medical public health to animal control. What was that transition for you like?
Well, I started at the San Bernardino County Department of Public Health almost 2 years ago. And in San Bernardino County, Animal Care and Control is under the Department of Public Health. And public health is about prevention, it's about knowledge, and I think it's a great fit for animal care and control. One of our main missions is to prevent the spread of rabies, which is a very fatal, over 99% fatal disease.
I thought that was fairly treatable nowadays.
No, it's not. If someone gets exposed and you get treatment very early on, then it's possible. But
I had no idea it was that fatal.
You don't really hear about rabies because animal control in the United States does a really good job of controlling rabies and investigating bites and quarantining possibly exposed animals. And that's why animal control all over, especially in California, is a stickler on licensing your pet.
So what brought you into animal control? I mean, a love of pets and animals, or did just someone volunteered you? Or one day you were homesick and you came back the next day and they said, that's your desk?
It's a love of animals and just lucky this opportunity came to me, and it was great. It's perfect, and I really enjoyed it. I think I have the best job in the county.
I have no doubt. So what does day-to-day life look like for county animal control? So I know you guys cover normal day-to-day activities, but you're also involved when there's emergencies, like the big fires and things, helping people with especially their larger animals. So what all is encompassed in animal control?
How long do we have?
Yeah, not long enough.
You're right. We cover all the unincorporated areas in San Bernardino County, save for a small pocket here in the West End. So our animal control officers are going, to both state lines. So it could be miles, 30 miles and 30, 40 minutes to a couple hours between calls for them.
And what would a call be? What are the activities?
Our animal control officers will respond to complaints of aggressive animals, animal bites, lost or stray animals, nuisance animal noise, barking dogs, injured animals on the side of the roads, or even endangered animals, maybe animals, trapped or, in a locked car on a hot day. It's all over the place, but anything that deals with animals and enforcing animal laws, they can be called to.
And then when you guys really step up, not that you don't every day, is when there's natural disasters and emergencies.
Yes.
You have a whole command post.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have a command post that we can deploy to all parts of the county. And we did so for the Blue Cut fire last year. So last year was a very busy year, and the Blue Cut, the nature of it was just so unprecedented that it really tested not only us, but everyone involved in the response to the Blue Cut fire.
So someone's living out in one of these, more desolate areas. Maybe they have some horses and they have to evacuate because of the fire. How do you help? Do you guys actually help move the horses and find a place for them?
As a last resort, but we recommend that, as you should have a disaster plan for your family, have one for your pets as well. And you can go to our website and find out more information on disaster preparedness for your pets.
You don't hear about that, but you're right. We hear all the time, have 10 days supplies, earthquake, have a disaster plan for the family. But, you'd expect, if you have small animals, that's one thing. But if you've got larger animals, you really do need to have a plan for that.
It's critical. Don't depend on us to show up with, our trailers and evacuate your animals, because everyone else in your community might be expecting the same thing. And there are other resources out there. But have a plan, especially if you have larger animals. And even if you have smaller animals, think about some shelters may not accept animals there.
Yeah,
and who wants to leave their
family
pets?
Or a friend or someone that you can leave them with?
Yeah, that's the best option.
All right, what's that website?
It's www.sbcounty.gov/ACC.
ACC, Animal Care and Control.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, you guys have a lot of activities, many of them centering around pet adoptions, and we're going to talk about that. So don't go away. If you love animals, you will love this next segment. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Ron Stark. I own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online at voicemktg.com. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. Call or email me personally at the phone number or email address below, and check out my TV show, Voice of the Inland Empire, on Charter Cable and online. We are here with one of my favorite people in the world, Alexis Farley, who is the event coordinator here at Charlie's Stars and Stripes. And Alexis, we are so grateful that you allow us to shoot here in the back room of Charlie's. But there's still so many people that don't know about this place. And you've been here almost since they opened more than 2 years ago. For someone who's not been here, tell me about Charlie's.
We are a restaurant and bar, and we have great food, great servers, lots of locals. People bring their families here, people stay here late at night and have great drinks, and we also have this awesome back party room back here.
And you know, you're right, and Charlie's is one of those unique places that's really restaurant and bar. I know when my kids come to visit, they love to eat here, and I'm here many nights a week for dinner.
Yeah.
And you have all kinds of events going on in the restaurant area and food specials.
Yes, we have food specials throughout the week, steak night, Taco Tuesday, burger night, and then we have trivia, karaoke. So we have some awesome things.
And most Fridays and Saturday nights you have live music.
Awesome,
And
awesome bands. Yeah.
Yeah, they are awesome. But now tell us about this room we're sitting in. People can rent this room out and have private parties here.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of private parties, but we are pretty much just catering to our locals. So we're trying to get it out there so that way other people can enjoy it as well. So we have a great private back room back here with a bar and lounge seating and a great table seating.
And lots of TVs.
Lots of TVs, so people can have sports parties if they'd wanted to, or whatever else.
And if someone has a group here and you're catering and doing the food, obviously, you don't even charge to rent the room.
No charge to rent the room, and we have some great food options to do like a buffet style party.
Yeah, and I've seen your catering menu. So you've got buffet style, you've got the Taco Man. Your sliders here, by the way, are deadly.
Oh my gosh, so good.
If someone wants information on how to rent this room or anything about Charlie's, how do they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me by just sending me an email, or you can call the restaurant and leave a message and I'll contact you.
All right, and those are on the screen. So email Alexis or give them a call, and hopefully we'll see you here at Charlie's Stars and Stripes.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of SteriClean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. SteriClean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's 1-800-462-7337.
We are back and coming to you from Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland, one of my favorite places for food, drink, and always a lot of fun, with weekly food specials, entertainment, and always live music on the weekends. Check them out. We are chatting with Frank Becerra from County Animal Care and Control.
That's it.
I got it, yes! For those of you watching, you don't know, but this is like my 10th take to just get that right, but we got it right. And Frank, you shared with us a little bit in the last segment about what your department does, but you also have events and all kinds of stuff constantly going on. But in the last segment, it was interesting because we talked about having a disaster preparedness plan for your pets. And we all know you need to have that for your family, but we don't often think about that. And even with small pets, it's important, but with big ones, it's even more important, you know, your horses, et cetera. So you mentioned to me earlier about being a responsible pet owner. So what does that mean? What does that look like to be a responsible pet owner?
It goes beyond the basics of just food, water, shelter, which is the very basics, into have an identification around your pet. No one expects their pet to go lost, but the very minimum is a traditional ID tag with your name and phone number and the animal's name so they can be contacted right away. An even better thing would be a microchip, which all the animals that are adopted out of the DeVore and Big Bear animal shelters are provided a microchip free of charge from the Animals Are First Fund. And that's a permanent way of marking your pet.
So anyone that finds it that does a quick scan with the scanner and boom, there's all the contact info.
Anyone who has a scanner, and that's going to be your veterinarians, maybe your pet stores or your animal control agencies.
Right. So if you guys see my pooch wandering around lost, you scoop them up, you scan them, and you give me a call.
Exactly. Additionally, routine vet care and getting the vaccinations, including your rabies and other preventative vaccinations. And spaying and neutering. That's crucial towards reducing the homeless pet population here.
Yes.
And if you are a resident of unincorporated San Bernardino County, we have a voucher program for you that provides $50 for spaying or neutering your dog, or $25 for spaying or neutering your cat.
Any dog or cat, or just a dog or cat they get through the shelter?
No, if you are a resident of unincorporated San Bernardino County, so it could be Devore, Mentone, or one of those areas, we have a voucher program.
Wow.
And to get more information on that, you would call the Pet Overpopulation Coalition, or POPCO, and that's 888-767-2550. And they will help issue a voucher for that program. And they also have information, even if you don't live in one of those areas, about other spay and neuter financial assistance programs in the Inland Empire. So POPCO is a great resource for that.
So yeah, because if we're going to read, I think we all know, in fact, the dog that I have now, I adopted from a shelter. So I think we all get it that that's what we need to do. But wouldn't it be nice if we got to a point where there weren't any dogs in shelters, or cats, or other animals? But speaking of shelters, you guys operate two, right?
Yes. Yeah.
One in Devore and one up in Big Bear?
Correct.
So tell me about those shelters. And they're not just dogs and cats, right?
Correct. Mostly dogs and cats, but not always. We have reptiles and birds, even emus come through. The Big Bear Animal Shelter is open every day but Sunday, and the Devore Animal Shelter opens every day at 10 a.m. So any day of the week you can come on down and find your forever friend.
And that is the way to do it. Don't go to these puppy farms, or the dog that I adopted, and I don't attribute human intelligence to these animals, but you can tell. He hated being in the shelter. He hated being there, and it was just so happy to be adopted and in a loving, caring home. And it's just,
you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. There's nothing better than that.
And that's why I say I have the best job. Is most every Saturday I'll be at our offsite pet adoption event, where normally our adoption prices are only $80. At these offsite adoption events, it's only $25 thanks to the Animals Are First Fund. And usually we're at PetSmart Fontana on Summit, and I get to see these connections made right there. And you can I remember my very first day, we were at a park in Ontario, and a very loud Chihuahua I was worried about, thinking, oh, no one's going to pick him. And a family picked him, and 20 minutes later he had a little prance going on.
Oh, yeah, they know.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of pet adoption, you guys do, I believe, once a year, a mega adoption event?
Mega pet adoption event, yeah. And this year it's going to be June 10 and 11 in the city of Yucaipa, at Yucaipa Community Park, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we're going to have about 15 rescue groups and shelter groups come, and we're going to bring over 200 animals there for adoption. And most of these animals come from our local shelters.
So if you're looking for a forever furry friend, or not furry, whatever they are, for your household, with over 200, you're gonna find and it is a connection.
Yeah.
I remember my daughter was with me when we adopted the dog I have, only because she didn't think Dad was capable of adopting a dog on his own. She still doesn't let me buy my own clothing either. But anyway, but when we saw this dog, there was just an instant connection. We took him out into the little play area, and that was it. It was just over.
Yeah.
We knew, the dog knew. So the date on that again, and the location?
June 10th and 11th, Yucaipa Community Park in Yucaipa, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And is there a website people can go to learn more about what you guys do, or anything that we talked about?
You can follow us on Homeward Bound. Facebook.com/homewardboundpets, and you can follow our adoption events and our other special events. And you can always reach Animal Care and Control at 800-472-5609.
All right. Well, Frank, even though I know you feel lucky to have the best job in the world, thank you for all that you and your entire team do for the animals in our community.
No, thank you for having me.
Don't go away. We will be right back.
Okay. Nice.
Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known by many as the voice of the Inland Empire. But I also own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. We specialize in both business to business and business to consumer marketing. If you'd like more customers, call or email me personally, and let's talk.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of SteriClean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. SteriClean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's 1-800-462-7337.
Today, we are coming to you from one of my favorite county regional parks, Calico Ghost Town. And we're here to celebrate Mother's Day with their annual Bluegrass Festival. And normally, I'm out in my RV, and they do have full RV hookups, tent camping, and all of that. But today, we're being treated to one of their beautiful cabins. So not only are we gonna be in the lap of luxury, but there's so much to see, so much to do, plus some great bluegrass music. So let's go take a look. Day begins with the convenient shuttle bus. Parking is easy, and the shuttles run continuously throughout the day, taking us in comfort to the top of the hill, where all the fun begins. Under the auspices of Knott's Berry Farm, Buena Park, California, buildings shall be rebuilt on their original sites. Walter Knott is dedicating Calico Ghost Town to the memory of the heroic silver miners who lived and toiled here. The preservation of this singular California heritage is also dedicated to you, the visitor, as a constant source of learning and enjoyment. Please respect this historical property. Walter Knott. Even though this was originally silver mining and then borax, you can still take a shot at gold panning here at Calico Ghost Town. Whether you're in the mood for sweets, a bag of popcorn, or a full meal, everything is here at Calico Ghost Town. While certainly a day here at Calico Ghost Town is fun, this was truly a harsh environment that the miners lived and toiled in. Chinese immigrants played a big role in the mining being done at Calico. This is the remnants of one of the areas that they lived. And Calico is dog friendly. Be sure to bring your favorite pooch for the day or the weekend. And while you're here, check out the doghouse for all of your pet supply needs. And now it's time for lunch. Let's see what the specials are at the Calico House restaurant. Barbecue sliders. That sounds good to me. Let's go take a look inside. Inside Calico House. It sure smells good. Let's grab a seat and place our order. And lunch is served. Beef sliders with curly fries, a cool glass of wine, and salad. All from their salad bar, all you can eat. I think this will give me the energy I need for the rest of my day here at Calico Ghost Town. This is a miner who missed out on a fortune because he mistook a rock for just a rock. It turned out to be a whole cart full of silver ore. The lesson he learned is you can't just take things for granted. We are about to embark on the Main Street Calico Ghost Tour. I'm certain it will be spooktacular. Well, we've wrapped up a wonderful day here at Calico Ghost Town, enjoying the Bluegrass Festival, celebrating Mother's Day. Whether you come up for a day, for a weekend of camping, or for one of their many festivals, I know you will have a great time. We're here at the beer garden, grabbing our grub for the night, and wishing you a good evening, and looking forward to seeing you here at Calico Ghost Town sometime in the very near future. Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of Stericlean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. Stericlean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's 1-800-462-7337.
We are here with one of my favorite people in the world, Alexis Farley, who is the event coordinator here at Charlie's Stars and Stripes. And Alexis, we are so grateful that you allow us to shoot here in the back room of Charlie's. But there's still so many people that don't know about this place. And you've been here almost since they opened more than 2 years ago. For someone who's not been here, tell me about Charlie's.
We are a restaurant and bar, and we have great food, great servers, lots of locals. People bring their families here, people stay here late at night and have great drinks. And we also have this awesome back party room back here.
And you know, you're right. And Charlie's is one of those unique places that's really restaurant and bar. I know when my kids come to visit, they love to eat here. And I'm here many nights a week for dinner.
Yeah.
And you have all kinds of events going on in the restaurant area and food specials.
Yes, we have food specials throughout the week, steak night, Taco Tuesday, burger night. And then we have trivia, karaoke. So we have some awesome things.
And most Fridays and Saturday nights you have live music.
Awesome,
And
awesome bands. Yeah.
Yeah, they are awesome. But now tell us about this room we're sitting in. People can rent this room out and have private parties here.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of private parties, but we are pretty much just catering to our locals. So we're trying to get it out there so that way other people can enjoy it as well. So we have a great private back room back here with a bar and lounge seating and a great table seating.
And lots of TVs.
Lots of TVs, so people can have sports parties if they'd wanted to, or whatever else.
And if someone has a group here and you're catering and doing the food, obviously, you don't even charge to rent the room.
No charge to rent the room, and we have some great food options to do like a buffet style party.
Yeah, and I've seen your catering menu. So you've got buffet style, you've got the Taco Man. Your sliders here, by the way, are deadly.
Oh my gosh, so good.
If someone wants information on how to rent this room or anything about Charlie's, how do they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me by just sending me an email, or you can call the restaurant and leave a message and I'll contact you.
All right, and those are on the screen. So email Alexis or give them a call, and hopefully we'll see you here at Charlie's Stars and Stripes. What a great show. I so enjoyed speaking with all of our guests, and I especially want to thank you for tuning in and watching. And be sure to set your DVRs so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. Or, if you prefer to watch 24/7, check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com, where you can see current shows as well as an entire archive of past shows. And while you're there, drop us an email. We love to hear from you. What you like about the show, questions, comments, ideas for show guests. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. And if you don't have access to the internet, although I don't know who doesn't anymore, you can always use our telephone hotline and call 909-746-8846. So, until next time, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, and always remember, give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now.